Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Reefly. You guys are gonna watch some Bloodborne here. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just gonna not watch this. If you are, even just leave it on for half an hour and then come back. But last time was the first part. I didn't accomplish much. Just because it was the first part. And in all honesty, I have recorded part 2. I'll say that. It didn't go well. I fought the cleric beast twice, and I gave up. I canceled the Let's Play in that video. But that was a few days ago. I was just I wasn't in the mood for the game, I think, at the time I was recording. And I wasn't feeling it. And I was just kind of upset. And I ran out of blood vials really easily. But I've changed my mind. I've done some grinding just to make myself feel better. I got some better armor. I've gotten my cane to +2. I have a fair amount of blood vials. If I can show it. Well, I have like 140 or something. And I have a lot of quicksilver bullets. We're okay in that regards. I have like 100+ of those. So I think we're gonna be set for hopefully the rest of this boss. And like I said, like as far as bosses go, the first few are the ones that I just get stuck on. And I don't know why. So yeah, I'm just trying to get past this, and hopefully we can move on after it. I think I need to turn on the volume a bit more. Alright. I did not expect to beat the cleric beast in this first video, or first attempt. Dang it. Nope, don't grab me. I think in one of the attempts in the video that you're not going to see, he did grab me, and I was actually pretty close to beating him. So, yeah. Dun. Just don't let my stamina get down. Nope. No grabby. No hitty. Come on. Come on, cleric beast. Think you're gonna beast me? Heal up, just want to keep my health at max. Down. I wish I had the soundtrack for this game. That'd be cool. I got the soundtrack for Dark Souls 2. So I got the Dark Armor edition. I've actually never listened to that. I probably should, because that's also a pretty decent soundtrack. But I like this one more. It's more haunting and horrible. On. You can't touch this. Just keep my health at full. That was a quick swipe. Quick swipe. I'm prepared for that attack. No, no! Stuck! I'm stuck! Get the fuck away from me, statues! Wow. I didn't see that attack coming. I'll admit. There we go. Okay. I'm back in the rhythm. Prey slaughtered. Okay. First try. That's good. That's a good sign. Only used a few of my blood vials too. And we got the Sword Hunter badge. That's also good. Good stuff all around. Alright, let's head back to Hunter's Dream. Inflicted organ. Special item material used in... Okay, holy chest. Actually last night was one of the main reasons why I decided to start this back up is I watched like, some like lore videos. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Lore videos, I don't know why I can't say that. And I didn't really watch anything about the story, but some of the characters I learned some of the lore behind them. And it's pretty interesting. So I'll bring up some of that info when it comes into play, because I think I watched like 4 videos in a row. I think it was Fungo or something. That was the name of the YouTuber. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff.
Very well.
I don't think I have enough echoes to level up. No. But I do have cold blood. Because I want to start using the Kirk hammer. Because that's what I kind of want to use. Alright, one more should do it.
Welcome.
So we get the level 16 strength. There we go. Nope. Now we can use the Kirk hammer. So we got our quickness with the threaded cane, and then we got the Kirk hammer. Nope. Get out. So the Kirk hammer is pretty cool. It's got your basic kind of short sword, and then you got this giant tombstone hammer that wrecks. That just wrecks enemies, especially the power attack. So yeah, I think this is gonna be our main weapon, but we'll see. I'll switch back to that. Can we upgrade it? No. Alright, whatever. Alright, so let's head to the next boss, which shouldn't take too long. I uploaded the first part of this Let's Play this morning. Not knowing how well I would do in this video, so at least we took down the Cleric Beast so far. That's good. Workshop Haze Extractor. I've never seen that item. I'm glad we got rid of the Bloodborne loading screen so I could actually read stuff or see items I don't know about. Alright, we can give the Kirk hammer a try. And I got hit. Damn it, I hate those fucking crows, especially in this scenario. No, I died. I was just trying to charge it up, you asshole crows. Alright, sweet. That was cool. That was real cool. I won't be using the Kirk hammer in the next fight, though, because it's not the kind of fight where you need... it's not the kind of fight where this is the Kirk hammer's strength. That is for sure. So, I beat the Cleric Beast first try in this session so far. Can I do it for Gascoigne? I don't know. Probably not, because Gascoigne's a whole nother beast. Whole nother beastie boy. Didn't one of the members of the Beastie Boys die like a few years ago? I think he did. Which sucks. The Beastie Boys are alright. You know, I'd listen to a few of their songs. Alright, let's give the Kirk hammer a try on this guy. Nope, maybe not. Hi! Boom! Get wrecked, son. Ah, spares the Kirk hammer. So in order to get to Gascoigne, we gotta go through the sewers. Because I don't think I've unlocked the elevator yet. So we're just gonna kind of get some of our blood vials back that we spent during the Cleric Beast fight. And I can probably just run past all these people up here. Actually, I won't, because I want to unlock another shortcut. So we're probably going to need it. Actually, it's not really required, it's just... it would be useful to have. Alright, give me those Quicksilver bullets, because those are going to be very useful for this next fight. Because unlike the Cleric Beast, stunning Gascoigne is a really great way to beat him. A great way. Climb the ladder. God, I have something in my throat, and it's really bugging me. There's a damn crow. I got a crow in my throat. Perfect timing for that joke. Man, look at me, setting up my own jokes unintentionally. Madman's knowledge. Don't think I've talked about insight yet. Insight, like, as far as when I was, like, kind of doing my other videos, my pre-Let's Play videos where my first playthrough of the game, insight doesn't actually do a whole bunch. And actually, I'll get back to insight for a second, because I think...
Wretched outsider, trying to fool me to open
Okay, never mind. There's a door that kind of hints to a character I watched about, so I don't think that's the door. And before I talk about Insight again, right here is, well, you'll see.
Are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Can you just really look for my mum? Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly when I'm off without it.
Alright, so that is Father Gascoigne's daughter, I guess. And the music box helps calm him because he's a little bit crazy. And there's a few things we can do with that little girl. But we can't do it yet. But back to Insight. Insight actually doesn't do a whole bunch. As much as people thought it was doing when the game first released. It helps you see a few things in the world. That we'll see later on. But the more insight you have, the more you can kind of see stuff, but it's not really all that important in the game. I mean, as far as like the actual kind of lore of the game, it kind of makes sense to have this thing called Insight, because it's all about just kind of this knowledge of having knowledge about something that I don't want to spoil. Oh, there's nothing there. There was nothing there. Which was a waste of time. It's weird, there should have been something there. Maybe I think it was something else. But I think there's like level, I think if you have like double digit insight, there's some stuff that you can see. I think if you have like 30 plus, then you can kind of see these giant creatures about that we'll see later on. But just overall, insight does affect the game in some ways. Like some enemies, it gives them like magic abilities, but there's only like one enemy that I know of that actually is affected by insight. It's more that insight just kind of plays a role in the story of the game, which I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. God dang it. Drop the frickin' fireball. Oh yeah. I don't know how the hell I dodged that. Ooh, you're dead. Come on, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Who? I don't want to give it out, actually. Ooh, we're gonna Kirkhammer out. We're gonna Kirkhammer! Whoop! Bam! Wow, you actually attacked. You stood up for yourself. Way to go. Now you're dead. There's something I was going to talk about with insight, but I just completely have forgotten about it. I'll remember eventually. It'll come up. I have plenty of stuff to talk about. Or plenty of time to talk about stuff since there's a lot of dead time. Grab that. Those things come into... Those statues contain things that will come in play later on. Trust me. Alright, and this is gas coin. And I would say this is my favorite. Yeah, I would say this is probably my favorite fight in the game. But it's, I also hate it. It's just like, it just kind of, this is a great, if you're gonna just like show off somebody like how this game differs from Dark Souls, this is the fight I would show, because it just shows the kind of the speed that Bloodborne has that Dark Souls doesn't have, like how quick, how much more agility you have, because it is a fast-paced, intense fight. Like, oh, I remember how intense this got. Like my first time playing this game. Like I beat him first try, but it was just the most intense thing I've experienced in a while. It really was. It was just awesome.
What's that smell? Sweet blood.
All right, he's gonna get a little bit more difficult this time.
It's enough to make a man sick.
There's tons of stuff to get stuck on too, so you want to be careful of that. His gun's better than yours. That little roll move will come. There's something with the last boss that is very similar to that, and is very key. Okay, he's transforming. That's not good. Nope, want to dodge that. And I died. Yep. He has a combo that's just incredibly difficult. Like if you get hit by it and you can't escape that last move, it kills you. Well, it was going really well. I just kind of really screwed up my timing with the parries. Alright, I think we have another 2 more chances to go, probably in this video. But I think I can do it next attempt. It's just kind of get my timing right on his last form. Because it's kind of unpredictable if he's going to change to his like super beast mode that's just really fast and intense. I mean, I've seen it happen with somebody like, and he had like 80% of his health left. And I've seen it never happen to somebody. I don't know what causes him not to transform. But I think he transforms more early on if you use the music box a lot. Because I've seen it from people who have used the music box a whole bunch that it can he transforms really early for some reason. But also gives him a perfect chance to kind of unleash on him. It didn't get all of them, it's okay. I'm not going to fight everybody. That was really close. You know, I get nervous each time I have fight a boss for the first time because I kind of have this pressure of like I need to beat him first go. And then I die and I'm like, okay, well, I just gotta beat him now. Come on, gas coin. His bullets aren't making sounds, which is kind of annoying. It's really annoying. This guy's hard to stagger, too. God, and there's so many gravestones in the way. Whoa, 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 whoa! This is not going as well. No, what? And he oh my god, he shot. He's making so little sound, it's kind of annoying me. Wow, he shoots out of that. I did not know that. Yeah, and then he has moves where he can just leap and it just wrecks your shit. Yeah, this is definitely not going as well as the first time. You should transform after this. Yep, there we go. And I got hit by that. That's not a good thing. Got hit by that. That's a very bad thing. Got stuck. That's not good. Done with that. I think he's dead. Now he's dead. Okay. Well, there you go. It just goes to show that not sometimes the best kind of like the first time when I fought him, as you guys saw, that went a lot more smoother. Second time was not smooth at all, but I managed to beat him. Just goes to show you kind of gotta stick with it, even if things aren't going too well. It can turn around. But there's some times where you just know, yeah, I'm not gonna beat him. There's just things have gone way too much in his favor. Those happen a lot to me. But sometimes I know I still have a chance. So we're gonna activate this lantern, but we're not gonna use it because we can head to the next area, which isn't that far. In fact, it's just kind of beyond this gate. And then I'll wrap it up there. So a very successful second video, I'd say, after my potential real second video that you guys will never see was very different. So we took down the cleric beast first go. Gas coin second go. Next part, I haven't decided actually where we're gonna go. I guess I kind of have. We can head somewhere, but I kind of don't know if I want to do that area yet. Bludgeon workshop tool is for blood gems, where you can put it into weapons. But we don't have any yet. Okay. So we're in the cathedral ward. And we have this creepy looking dude.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. Screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
So the guy seems very untrustworthy because he's really messed up and creepy looking. But in all actuality, he is the most trustworthy person in this game. And I did watch a video, or one of the videos I watched for the lore didn't involve him, so it didn't really involve too much of his actual backstory, but it kind of is interesting to say the least. But I'll wrap up the video. So next time we're gonna do stuff. I don't know yet what yet. There's gonna be no boss, most likely, unless I get a huge sum of blood echoes. But probably not. But a successful second video, I would say. So hopefully things have changed. But I've been briefly, you guys watching Bloodborne. I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next part.